Wait for me to check.
Welcome back to episode 106.
Confirmed, that's what it is.
I'm your host, William.
Don't even let me fucking check.
Cookies and milk. Is it 106?
Yes.
Hey.
How do you do it? What do you do differently than me that your poll videos just do better?
I don't know. I guess I'm better or something.
That cannot be right.
I'm playing Destiny 2. Because it's free for PlayStation Plus. And it got me thinking of a topic we haven't talked about yet. And it's a hook. It's the hook at the beginning.
Oh god, he's here.
Game's beginning. I'll do this. Do this.
He loves it. It's so comfy for him. Oh god.
So Destiny 2 has a very fun beginning.
Yeah.
So
What's up in Destiny 2's beginning?
it's one of those games where, like, you're at the top of your game, like you're at the top of the world and things are going all right, but
I'm having. What's the word I'm looking for? Sensory overload.
that's fair. And your knee hurts.
Yeah, that's part of the senses.
So, what? How's it going, man?
Okay. This isn't gonna come through at all. I wish the audience could understand.
How we recorded it. No, but so, you know the beginning of Assassin's Creed 2?
Were you a baby?
No. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Were you a baby?
No. It's the ending of Assassin's Creed 2, beginning of Brotherhood. When you've built up your town.
And what happens to Brotherhood?
At the beginning of Brotherhood for Assassin's Creed, there's a siege, and you lose everything. Remember?
No.
What?
To be honest, for as much as I like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Ascension, I can't remember shit of the plot of those.
I mean, that's fair. So, like, people have come to your town, right?
Yeah.
And you're betting the lady there.
Oh, it's the house.
Yes.
The big house.
Yes.
Yes.
And that gets put under siege.
Yes.
And you're leaving it. You have to run from
Yes.
it.
Now it's all coming back to me.
So Destiny 2 starts out, like, things are going alright, and they're like, there's a storm coming, and we gotta check the sensors, but there's no sensors anymore. And then a whole fleet of ships come out of the clouds, and they're, like, firing on everything, and then there's this thing coming out of the smoke that has that's like a big, 6-pronged thing that lashes onto the Traveler. But so...
Big orb?
Yeah. You are coming back from just like a patrol thing, and it goes like, please drive faster, because not even the emergency channels are responding, and so you get back and the city is under siege, like it's a battle they're losing, and you get onto the tower, the main hub area, and you're running through it, and you're shooting, and you're like shooting Cabal and stuff like that, and you have your normal... I start as a Titan, so it's the normal Titan subclass that you start with in Destiny 1. So, like, I got the normal flashbang grenade, I got the pound, but it has, like, some different stuff going on. It's not just one singular pound. I'm, like, punching dudes and stuff.
You're doing Donkey Kong's down B.
I'm doing Donkey Kong's down B. And then it's, like, Guardian, get into the flagship and, like, or get onto one of the ships and, like, take down the generator from the inside.
Today's cookies are grasshoppers.
Oh, yeah, today's cookies are grasshoppers.
They're
like,
Thin Mints, but they're from EL Fudge.
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
EL Fudge is a company? I thought those were cookies.
Just the brand. But so... And you're moving with the main three. Like, you get to see them in action, and, like, the person who sold you ships in the original game, like, drives you up, like, does cool, like, things. It drops you off, you go through the Cabal ship, it's cool, it's fun like that. You even see the Crucible Man defending people.
Huh.
Like, or like, being like, not just like, fight Guardians, fight other Guardians.
That's fair.
He's just like,
Dying?
He's not dying. He survives.
Does anybody die?
No, that you know of, I guess. But so you do that. You blow up the generator, and you get it. You're like, no one's answering their comms. Let's get back up onto deck. And you run onto the top of the ship, and you can see the Traveler it's latched onto the Traveler now, and it's like coating it in like some stuff. And then the Cabal guy comes out. It's like, you hide behind a wall, and then it pulses, and you lose your light.
Oh.
All your lights, and the ghost just falls. It turns off. And so he just starts to kick you off the ship, and you're like very high up above the city. Like you're medium range with the Traveler. And so he keeps monologuing, and he kicks you off the city.
He actually kicks you?
He kicks you off the ship into the city below.
And physically kicks or...
Yes, he boots you off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But he does it after multiple times.
Yeah.
So it kind of like drives the point home how powerless you are, and it's kind of fun. And then you wake up like 2 days later. Just like your armor's cracked and wrecked. Like you looked really nice before, but now that's done. And you have a broken gun, no ammo, and you're limping through the city. And you see like Cabal with their tanks and stuff just moving through.
Jesus.
And you like have to hide under a ship, like a broken down ship, as a Cabal ship flies over. And you eventually find your ghost, and it barely like springs to life, even though there's like no light at all.
Yeah.
And it keeps telling you, and it's like its voice is all raspy. It's like, there's no light. If you die, I can't resurrect you.
Jesus.
And so you just sort of leave the city. Like you find like after that you can like move fine, but you can't do any of your special attacks or anything like that. You can't sprint either.
Did you try dying?
I did accidentally die. I fell off a cliff, and it was just like in a no respawn zone. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which I didn't like. I wish I hadn't died, but so you just, and like as you're leaving, you just sort of you're just in nature. You're just in nature with no like comms or anything like that. And there's like like not intense violin music, but just like very melancholy nature violin music.
Yeah.
And you come across an encampment of guardians that are all dead, and you pick up like a submachine gun and you fight off dogs, like war beasts. And it's like very few, but it's just, and like one of the few things you see before you like get to the safe area, like a safe zone, is you're climbing a mountain, and you can see the Traveler, and the city just in flames, like a week after you've been traveling.
Jesus.
And it's just, I wish I could have, that would have been the whole game.
Yeah.
But
then it's just Destiny 2.
Then it's Destiny 2. Unfortunately. It had such a strong start, but then it's Destiny 2.
Destiny 1 is the same way, though. It doesn't have quite as strong of a start, but that's just because you don't remember when you were excited about Destiny.
Well, that's fair.
Destiny 1 was so vibrant and exciting.
When you first woke up.
When you first booted it up. And even like getting the alpha and the beta and the omega and the zeta.
Hey.
And you play through it and you're like, what? This is so interesting. This world is so cool. Like it all feels so fluid and everything. And the Traveler, what's up with the Traveler, man?
Yeah.
That's like Mars or whatever the fuck. I don't know what's up with the Traveler. I still don't know what's up with the Traveler. Because they don't care, is the thing. Because after the halfway point, you're either in it for the long haul or you don't care.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Because they wanted Destiny to be a casual game.
Yeah, they wanted Destiny to be like the next big thing.
Yeah.
But, it's bad.
So, gameplay is fun. But I have an experience, and the set pieces are fun too.
Yeah.
I'm on Titan, one of Saturn's moons, and it's like Camino from Star Wars.
Oh, the Storm Planet?
Yeah. So,
Storm Planets are cool.
very cool. Unless you're Mass Effect 3. Then they're very scary.
That's
because
true.
you go in the water.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You don't go in the water in a Storm Planet.
Looking expressly for giant leviathans
Well,
that
if
are
you're-
super smart.
If you're looking for it, then you're fine, because you'll find it, for sure. That's what's in the water down there.
God, I hate Leviathan DLC. It's so good, but God, the end is so scary. Because you're in an underground cavern, and there's one of them, and then you have a vision, and then there's all of them.
And also, you're in the breaking suit,
You're
right?
in the suit that is cracking.
That's a fun one to talk about, probably, for some of the time, is the scariest moments in not scary games.
I think Mass Effect had a horror. I mean, it wasn't horror, but...
Well, I mean, they're definitely the vibes.
Oh, throughout
horror,
every
man.
single game there were the vibes.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 1 was the worst because it was quiet. It was quiet, and any little bing or like progression was like and it's like it always like left mystery to it. I'm like, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Just do it and be done.
I don't want to play this game anymore because it's scary. The moon is scary. The moon in Mass Effect 1 is you're fighting a rogue VI who turns out to be Edie. And it's just you get to at the end of every single base on the moon, it's like the power it's always text. It's like the power, and it's a message you have to click away from. So it's like the
Jesus.
plays, and
You're right, it does play that a lot.
yeah. It plays that, and then the thing comes on. It's like the power whirs and fades, and the VI no longer has control of this area. Click X to continue. I'm like, oh.
I don't like words. It's like a
Whirs and clicks and like fades away. And the Citadel was calming, but lonely.
yeah.
Even with all the people there, being in a back alley in the Citadel, or just being around a keeper.
It was just like a weird mall.
Yeah, with a blue gradient, and that's the worst thing a mall can have. A lonely blue gradient over the entire thing.
Just the saying like a lonely mall is like a feeling I don't like.
Yeah.
You imagine being in a mall, but you're like one of like 4 people in the whole place.
Oh. Imagine entering a mall and then getting the words, "You're not alone."
Yo, dude.
No, dude. Mass Effect 1, you walk into the Citadel, it's desolate. But then the message box comes up, and it's like you hear footsteps echoing throughout a lone hallway in the back.
You get the fuck out of there. You turn the fuck around.
A stone, some glass shatters, but that's it. The ward goes quiet. You're not alone.
I don't, dude.
And then it's Saren.
This is just like halfway through the game, though. There's no.
This is halfway through the game. I'm getting scared thinking
I
about
have
this.
goosebumps. I don't like.
I'm
this.
crying a little.
I also teared up a little bit for some reason.
You're walking through a ward, and like you're like walking, and then you just see Saren walking across a hall. Like you don't see him, and then you run through, and you don't see him.
Oh, the kind of deal where you see something move and then you follow and it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I think the words "you're not alone" are maybe the worst possible words. Imagine thinking that to yourself just randomly in real life.
Yeah.
Like, you literally just walk into a place that looks entirely empty and just you're not alone, and it's like, how about that?
Yeah. I don't like where we got.
The best podcast to listen to immediately before you have to go into an abandoned building.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Mass Effect 1 was scary. Mass Effect 2 and 3 aren't as scary.
Because
Oh. Mass Effect 3 had a weird spot.
The Whispers?
Not the Whispers. In one of the later stages in Mass Effect 3, Miranda's mission, you go to a colony, like a Cerberus evacuation area, like a place where people, refugees, and it was Cerberus funded, and it's all empty.
Oh.
Like, no signs of, like, leaving, no signs of, like, struggle or anything, just, yeah. No enemies either.
What happened?
And then you go underground into a research facility, but it's just Reapers. Like, it's Cerberus getting killed by Reapers. And then at the end of the line is Miranda's dad and Miranda's sister. And it's one of those things where you can get Miranda's dad killed. You can kill Miranda's dad because he's an asshole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he, like, did all that stuff.
Yeah, he just spliced his genes to make the perfect woman, which is... You can't just do that with a guy's genetic code. That's not how that works.
Eh.
No?
Comment down below what you think about genetic
Miranda's
splicing.
dad.
No. No, I don't want to hear about that.
Anyway, but it's... If you fail and one of them dies, and then Miranda's dad dies, it's just one of the sisters crying over the other in this quiet research facility. And it's just like, oh.
Shepard's like, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I can't,
This isn't good for me. This isn't good for Opa.
That's not good for Shepard.
This isn't good for Shepard. What's good for Shepard? The love of his life. Or her life. What?
That was Miranda. I did the Miranda romance option and let her die there.
Oh, terrible.
I let it happen.
You let it happen.
It's good for Shepard.
It's good for Shepard. She was using him. Yeah, we gotta get back onto the hook. The hook of a game.
Borderlands pre-sequel had a good hook.
Yeah?
Borderlands pre-sequel had the best hook of all of the Borderlands games.
Really?
Imagine playing Borderlands 2 again. Imagine picking up Borderlands 2. You're asleep by the time you meet Hammerlock.
Yeah.
And then the game doesn't start amping up. Well, you beat Flint Hook? Flint Hook is the game. Captain Flint.
Flint Hook is the game?
Flint Hook is the game. The grappling hook game?
No. Skyhook?
What is Flint Hook?
Nothing. Look up Flint Hook.
I'm looking up Flint Hook.
But yeah, Borderlands has bad hooks. Borderlands bad at hooking the player if they're not... But with Borderlands, the pre-sequel, you start immediately the action, get onto the moon, action, action, action.
You get your thing at level 3.
Yeah.
Flint Hook, the grappling hook game.
I thought it was called Skyhook. Let me see. Oh, okay, yeah. That's 4-player?
Maybe. What is Skyforge?
Skyforge?
Skyhook, location data provider.
Oh, okay. But...
Yeah.
And the characters are instantly more... They talk to each other. They talk to everyone around them.
Yeah, there's a lot more character talking, which is great.
Yeah.
We should talk briefly about Telltale.
Yeah, Telltale closed down.
Yeah, not entirely.
What do
Don't
you
worry, they're finishing Minecraft Story Mode.
What?
Yeah. They have just enough resources left to complete Minecraft Story Mode. Because I guess that was, like, in contracts.
I guess that's fair.
Which sucks.
It doesn't... Oh, you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad they can at least finish one thing. Even if it is Minecraft Story Mode.
Yeah.
Because stories deserve an ending.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, when you think about all the games they've made,
None of them have endings.
Left 4 Dead had an ending.
There's another season.
I mean Walking Dead. There was no...
There was another season coming. They did not end games.
That's true. They definitely...
Maybe Batman. I don't know about Batman.
Wolf Among Us had an ending. They were gonna make another one,
But there was an ending.
Yeah.
You know what didn't have an ending?
Tales from the Borderlands.
Tales from the Borderlands.
Because they thought it'd do something.
Oh.
It's not that... No, they weren't going to make Tales from the Borderlands 2. You know they weren't. Because they were going to have it those character things resolve in Borderlands 3.
I don't think that was going to happen. I don't think that was what they were planning on.
They were planning on it. For giving Borderlands 3 a base of characters. And Gearbox said, we don't want that.
Oh, god damn it.
They were like, you made your story, that's fine, but we're not going to use those characters.
God, is that true?
Yeah.
God, oh.
They made a very good story, and it doesn't make any sense because they were allowed to kill Scooter.
Yeah, they did that. Is Scooter gonna be dead? Spoilers for Tales of the Borderlands.
It probably won't.
Oh, God, I hate that so much.
Because pre-sequel, enough is left to the imagination for how did Brick and Mordecai get Athena that it does not matter that it happened in Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Nothing in Tales of the Borderlands mattered to pre-sequel.
But I mean, pre-sequel came out before Tales of the Borderlands.
Yes.
So that was just like a thing.
It was just a thing to explain it.
Yeah, it was just like a little thing. Tales from the Borderlands got a like a raw deal.
It had a full season.
I don't mean that. I mean, I don't think it got the attention it deserved.
That's more than fair, yeah.
Because Telltale games have like a weird... I guess it's sort of understandable. They've got a bias to them.
Yeah.
Where people are like, why would I play a Telltale game? It's like a visual novel, except all choices lead the same way.
Yeah.
And on the one hand, that's true, because that is just sort of how the games are. But on the other hand, man, those games are just oozing with character and story. Oh, God, Tales of the Borderlands was so good. It was definitely... When did it come out? 2016?
I think it was 2015 to 2016.
Well, what a game.
You remember that shade scare? Remember when you're going through the building and you see a thing of shade and then shade's not there?
Yeah. Like you... Oh, my God. And then he jumps out at you?
Yeah.
Dude, that being the thing about visual novels and point-and-click adventures...
They can be very scary.
So scary. Because it's just like the little things that they can do that's just like, don't do that, man.
I think one of the best things that has ever come out of Borderlands is the Reese... Spoilers for Tales from the Borderlands. Is the Reese versus Jack at the very end.
Oh, yeah. When he's ripping all of his own augments out?
Yeah. Well, Jack is like, I don't want to go back there. There's nothing there.
Oh, man. Especially because it's a great feeling to have all over again.
Yeah.
Of finally getting to put Jack down.
Yeah.
Because, guess what? 30 seconds prior, he had tried to take your body from you and...
Right.
Oh, that's great.
And then the ending was ambiguous as shit.
Yeah. Oh. God damn it. How do I have enough money to hire the writers to just
tell me what happens?
Tell me what happens. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just like
tweet at them.
They're
not doing anything right. Except they're filling out a lot of job applications because everyone wanted them.
Yeah, which is great.
It's very nice to see them getting back into the field so quickly.
Yeah. I want them to... I wish only the best for them because what a game.
And hey, Wolf Among Us was good too.
Oh yeah, Wolf Among Us was great. I can't speak enough praises. I haven't played that many Telltale games. I played the Wolf Among Us.
We should play story mode.
We should play Batman. I think I have Batman.
You have Batman?
No, wait. No,
Isabel has Minecraft story mode.
I have Tales from the Walking Dead. I always call it Tales from the Walking Dead even though it's just The Walking Dead.
Yeah. I got the Tales from the Walking Dead.
Yeah, I think
I don't want to play them. I don't want to play it. Because I already know what happens.
Yeah.
I already know enough of what happens. I know
that's
the
fair.
big twists to see what's coming. I don't want to play through it when I know what's happening.
Yeah, that's fair. So, Tales from the Borderlands is already emotional enough, considering that everything really ended up all for the best.
Yeah. We are recording.
And it was a lighthearted game, and god damn it, just the thought of never seeing Gortys Core again, tearing me the fuck up. We should play it again.
We should.
Save up enough money for Claptrap.
Yeah.
But I want cool things.
Yeah.
Even though they don't matter.
They're cosmetic.
Yeah.
That's fun. Cosmetics distracting you from the main game.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of how Telltale is, right?
Yeah.
I'll pick this option and this will happen. Man, what a game. What else happens? What else is a thing? What were we at?
We were at 25 minutes. We were approaching 25 minutes.
What other games have good hooks?
Good question.
I feel like we have discussed this. Metal Gear Solid 2.
Metal Gear Solid 2 had a very fun hook to happen. With the whole Snake tanker mission.
Yeah. Anyways,
it's the only true time we saw young Snake out of low poly on a PS2 game. On a PlayStation console.
Yes, he had exactly that moment. And that was it.
Yeah.
So technically you can play, because you can play Twin Snakes.
On GameCube.
On GameCube, and that's that Snake.
Right.
But it's just...
It's the movie reenactment of the Shadow Moses incident.
Yeah.
Because Snake is doing a bunch of flips and shit.
It's so funny that I was like... that he got put into Smash.
And Metal Gear Solid 2 was the game we played.
Yeah, in the Metal Gear Solid 2 look. And it was like, that's Snake. And I was like, that's awesome. And I somehow fell for it years after the game had come out. So the big thing was that it came out as the demo.
Right.
Back when the internet didn't exist. And then people bought it. And then we're like, wait a minute. We had the wool pulled over our eyes.
It was the whole box art.
Yeah, it's just Snake on the box.
Yeah, and then the back of it is the tanker mission.
Yeah. And then years later, Smash would come out for the Wii.
Yeah.
And then I would say, that's really cool. I'd love to play a game like that. I would get 2. I would start 2 and be like, wait a minute.
And I'd be the one to finish it.
And then Wayne would finish 2. When you were young.
I was very young.
Yeah, it was maybe 2008 when we played, 2009?
I think 2009, so I would have been 11.
That is too young
to
play Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, you think? 2. I played 3 at 12.
3 is different. 2 is...
Yeah, 3 is... every one of them has a straight-up torture scene.
Yeah, I mean, 3 definitely has the worst torture scene by far. There's also a scene where you walk through a river of death.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's great. It's a great game.
And the more people you killed, the more people are there.
That one's got a moderately sized hook. No, wait, no. Metal Gear Solid games don't have hooks. Take it back.
This isn't a hook. It's pulling the rug out from under you.
I was talking about 3.
Yeah?
But man, Metal Gear Solid games just don't have hooks, actually.
They don't.
Like, after a certain point, it was just like, when does the fucking game start? Can I play the...
Yeah, there's no hook. Kojima loves to keep things waiting. To keep things going.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Yeah.
I'm playing Hyper Light Drifter.
You want to take that again?
I'm playing Hyper Light Drifter.
One more time.
I'm playing Hyper Light
Drifter.
Go. And I like it. The combat is everything I wanted, but the exploration is everything I didn't want.
The exploration?
Yeah, there's exploration in Hyper Light Drifter. It's more exploration than it is combat. And if you wanted to describe a game that I wouldn't like, you would describe it like I just said. More exploration, less combat.
Real quick, something on Destiny 2.
Sure.
I took on a little side quest, right? And I could not figure out the map. The map was yet again annoying because there's no actual marker for where I was supposed to go.
Oh.
Like, I followed the marker until, I got to, I was planting, 3 beacons. Planted first beacon. Planted second. Planted third. Fallen are putting out jammers. Stop the jammers. No marker.
Where do I go?
Where do I go? And it's like sometimes like pointing over here to the next area. And it's like, what are you talking about? And I was in a European dead zone again. So just broken down European buildings. I'm talking to Russian people, stuff like that. I'm like, can I go to someplace else in Earth?
Please, I don't need to be European countrysides every time.
The thing is, European countrysides, when you're leaving the city and you're like trying to survive, that's fine. That's fun. But when I'm just traversing it's either European city or a fun broken down space abandoned colony. And it's like, can we do more?
Welcome back to Destiny.
Titan's fun. Titan's fun because I've never been on Titan before. But when I go to Venus and it's just overgrown city, or Mercury, not Mercury,
Mars.
Yes, and it's broken down city. Mars was abandoned in the collapse, and I'm like, can I play the game before the collapse?
Yeah, seriously.
Can I see this world before the collapse? Because right now, there's no place anywhere. I live on a farm.
It's boring as shit.
I live on a farm and it looks like the nicest place. It's the nicest place because it's open and not destroyed.
Yeah, there's something special about it not being destroyed.
Like, the tower was fun. The hub areas are fun because they're not... because they are populated.
Destiny is just, hey, you can fly to all these different ruins. And I'm like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Or stone landscapes.
See,
the thing, Mercury was fun. Mercury in one of the final DLCs for Destiny was fun because it was just not... there were like stone ruins, but not made by humans.
Yeah, it was something else weird.
It was just like... and you had to harness the power of the sun. Like, you forge yourself again in the sun, and it's fun as shit because you got a giant flame hammer.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, one of the things you always hear about Destiny... so Destiny 2's got all the DLC and stuff, and you'll hear people talk good about it, but these people who are like, oh, it's great, they like Destiny.
Yeah.
So you really can't trust their opinions on things. Because if you liked Destiny, you would be playing Destiny.
Correct.
Anybody who's ever like, oh, you should get back into this thing, because it's fun, they are already into it, so you can't trust their opinion on it. That's sort of a weird thing to say. If you've already dropped out of something,
yeah,
but somebody else kept going with it, and they're like, oh, it's fun now. They liked it the whole time.
Right.
So their opinion has to mean less to you.
They got over the part... well, hold on. If they say it's good now, they can still understand that it was bad at some point.
They're trying to convince you.
I guess that's true.
But also, even then, because they did that, that proves that they're willing to put up with more than you were. So they still are for this DLC.
Right.
So, don't trust your friends. If your friends want to give you advice, don't listen to them. Listen to me.
Is that the end of the podcast? Don't trust your friends?
Don't trust your friends.
You are not alone, don't trust your friends.
That's a...
oh.
That's what I'm... oh, wait. Oh.
Walking in Mass Effect 1.
That hurt my knee.
Walking alone to the Lone Citadel. You're not alone. Don't trust your friends.
You're not alone, comma, don't trust your friends as the one message you get. Like, just approaching somebody is like,
That's a fun little horror game that you'd have.
Yeah.
Like, walking into the forest with, like, a group of friends.
You're not alone, don't trust your friends is just like,
I hate that. God, I hate that. I don't end it on that.
The best podcast to listen to if you're gonna go on a camping trip with your friends.
Oh.
What if you looked back and like their eyes were just like a
obscured
different color. Obscured, like you just couldn't see them.
Yeah.
That clearly.
And James is gone.
Vega?
Where'd James go? Hey, where's James? I want to leave. Alright? That's fine.
Good. Oh, no, I'm just sad.
Mars was more fun in Mass Effect 3.
What's the best Mars?
Shit. It's a toss-up, right? Between Doom, Mass Effect 3, and Destiny.
Those are the only Mars I can think of.
Correct. Is it Mars in the new Doom?
No, it's Earth.
No, I mean like the Doom before the new Doom.
Huh? New Doom, right? Doom.
Remake of
2016?
Doom that started it, yeah.
I think it's Mars.
Right, okay.
Doom Eternal's coming out. That looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Doom's got a good hook.
Yeah. You don't feel scared in Doom.
Oh,
that's the fun part.
That's the best part about Doom.
You're not scared.
Doom guy is not scared.
So I don't have to be scared.
That being said, sometimes if you're doing the hardest mode,
You can be
feel a little
scared.
scared.
I mean, of course, yeah.
Unless you're the pro players who fucking just do the whole shit with the pistol and never get touched.
Are you serious?
Oh, there are people who beat the whole fucking game with just the pistol
That's
and
fun.
never take damage.
That's fair. I feel like, okay, I'll say this. Little fun thing to say about Doom. I feel like it got kind of repetitive
Yeah.
by the end.
So
When you're like going through like some of the deeper levels of Mars.
the deeper levels of hell.
No, I'm saying Mars. When Mars went on long enough, I got bored of it.
There were certain parts of hell that I got real tired of.
I mean, that's fair.
Like most of the exploration parts, even it was real good. Like it flowed real well.
Doom was a longer game than it needed to be.
Yeah, I feel like that's everything, though.
I mean, sometimes it's not.
When was the last time you played a game that you thought was the absolute perfect length?
I guess that's true. Was Borderlands the pre-sequel too short, though? I guess it only seems too short now that we've been Borderlands starved.
I feel like it was too short the second time we played through it.
That's probably it, because we were consuming the same thing, but faster.
Yeah, because once we knew what we were doing,
Yeah.
then we were like, oh, this is all sort of falling away.
Oh, I had a fun little note about Destiny, and it's when I played Destiny 1 and 2, I've been listening to If I Were You again a lot, just like playing through the old episodes. And in both times when I was playing, I'll be listening to the podcast, and then voices will come up. They'll be talking. They're like, oh no, I should turn it off. And then the voices are done talking. I'm like, I don't really care. They must have had a fun little thing, but I don't really care. When Hawthorne, the lady with the falcon, is talking to Dervim, and they're like, she's the reason my hair is all gray. I'm like, I don't care.
Destiny, do you think we're friends?
I ended this mission, and Hawthorne got mad at me. Because I had to go help my guardians. But I left the city unattended. Oops.
Have you been playing multiplayer, dude?
I played Crucible a bit, but even with the level restrictions disabled, I don't have anything.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, here's your team, here's the squad, and it's like me in refugee armor, and it's like I'm wearing like khakis, like threaded khakis, and everyone else is in there full like nice armor, and it's like I'm the front runner, and I still did all right, but I have a weak ass shield move that I make a shield in front of me, but the startup is so slow that I die, and then it's up. And I have a magnetic grenade that I don't throw fast enough, and I had like a weak pistol, an auto rifle, and then people run around with a shotgun. I'm like, I want a shotgun, and they kill me in one shot. And it was the control points, and I didn't want that. I just wanted to kill people, but I was worrying about control points, and even though we had 2 control points, is it the kills that matter? Because the control points, like, we had 2 points, and they had 1. But their points kept going up, and ours didn't.
You get more points based on kills you get while you have control points?
I guess that's how it works. But let me just play Slayer. Bungie!
Bungie,
don't give me random quick play, just let me play Slayer! Bungie, please. You've screwed up, Bungie.
We gotta play more Halo.
We do have to play more Halo.
We gotta play more a lot of things. We downloaded For Honor. We haven't played that shit yet.
For Honor's hard. It's hard.
Well, we gotta get good at
I
it.
wasn't gonna hit you, man.
Just like Vermintide and Fallout 76 when that comes out in a month.
Oh, We're not gonna play it.
Fallout 76?
I hate to say it, but I know we're not gonna play it.
Like, oh god, I wish I wasn't in school. I also...
We're at a point where I don't know when we'd play it.
Yeah, so here's the thing, is that it's me, you, and Mitchell, and your job is starting to get hectic with the scheduling.
Yeah.
And Mitchell's job is always hectic with the scheduling. And my life is just not good. I got shit going on. I got shit to do next week.
We should do tomorrow.
I got shit to do tomorrow. And that's the end of the episode.
That's really sad.
Treasure your friends. You're not alone.
But in a good way.
In a good way. But in
You're
a good
not
way.
alone, treasure your friends.
Yeah.
That's a much better message to leave off on.
I like but in a good way as the title of the episode also.
Oh, but in a good way?
But in a good way.
That's fair. Alright, that has been episode 106 of Cookies and Milk. I've been your host, William.
I've been your host, Ben.
Grasshoppers are pretty good. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye, guys.